Children, next topic, it is a parliamentary procedures. So parliamentary procedures, some formalities which the legislature have to observe in the parliament as well as in the state legislature. They are known as the parliamentary procedures. So you can see the picture over here and flow chart over here. So session, first of all, it is a session. The president summon each house of parliament, and each house shall meet at least twice a year. Please underline twice a year. And the interval between two sessions should not be more than 6 months. Usually there are 3 sessions. That is the budget session, which will held in Feb and May, monsoon session, July to August, winter session, November to December. But if not 3, 2 are compulsory, and the time gap between both the sessions should not be more than 6 months. Now next, it is a quorum. What do you mean by the quorum? It's the minimum number of members to be present in the house. Now what will be the minimum number? It should be 1/10 of the total membership of each house. Please underline, it should be 1/10 of the total membership of each house. And if 1/10 total membership will not be there in the house, the session will be postponed, it will be adjourned, it will be suspended until or unless the required number are not present in the house. Next, it is your question hour. So every first hour of the working day of the Lok Sabha, it is called the question hour. Usually this hour start at 11 a.m. and it extend to 1 hour up to 11 to 12, you can say. Clear? After 12 it will be a 0 hour that we are going to do it. Now question hour, so 3 different types of questions, that is staired questions, where member wish to have an oral answers on the floor, and supplementary question can also be asked in these type of question. Second it is unstaired question. These are the answers which are to be given in the written form. Supplementary answers will not be asked. And the short notice question, these are related to urgent matters, and such questions are asked with the notice shorter than of 10 days. So if the member is able to give, then they can give their consent. Now next, it is a 0 hour. First hour 11 to 12 it is a question hour, then 12 to 1 it will be a 0 hour, and 0 hour will remain up to the lunch break, that is a 1 o'clock. During the 0 hour, member raise all type of questions without any permission or prior notice. So in the 0 hour, you can say that all type of questions they are being asked. Now types of motion. What do you mean by motion? A motion is a formal proposal made by a member stating that the house should take up some particular matters which is of public importance. Session means that a motion means that some kind of formal proposals which are made by the members, that first of all we should go through the urgent matters which are of public importance. Now first one, it is a adjoinment motion. By adjoinment motion we mean that means a proposal to lay aside सारी चीज़ों को अलग रख के, we will keep all the matters aside, and we will discuss about the urgent matter first, and then if time will be left we will carry on our schedule which we have already made, or the plan which we have already made. For example, railway accident resulting in death of the several people, then daring dacoity. Clear? Some natural calamities like some floods, tsunamis, etc. So these things we have not planned earlier, but they have taken place, and now first of all we have to take the decision about those situations rather than doing our other work. So adjournment motion will be passed. First of all, we will keep in our mind the important urgent matter rather than the other things. Now, no confidence motion is very important. That a lack of confidence in the ministry. So the Council of Ministers is collectively responsible. As you know that collectively all are responsible, whether they agree, whether they not agree. No confidence motion in the government is moved by the opposition. Very true that it will be always opposed by the opposition only. The House grant leave to move no confidence motion only when it has a support of 50 members, and if support of 50 members will not be there, then no confidence motion will not be passed, and the reverse of the confidence motion will be no confidence motion. Next, it is your adjournment and prologations of the house. Now, what do you mean by the adjournment? Adjournment of the house means suspension of the sitting of the house by the speaker. There can be many reasons for that, and prorogation means termination of the session of the parliament. Now, when the house can be adjourned, say after the business for the day is over, whatever we have planned for today, it is over. When a death of a sitting or ex-member took place, when there is so much disorder in the house that it is difficult to carry on the work. For the want of the quorum, members are not available in the house. And fifth one, whenever speaker feels like or in any other situation, the decision can be taken. Now, children, next it is the Speaker of the Lok Sabha. So, Speaker is the presiding officer of the Lok Sabha. He conducts the business of the House. He occupies a position of great authority and responsibility. It is his duty to maintain the discipline in the House. Clear, children? Now, how the Speaker is elected? The Speaker of the Lok Sabha is elected from among its own members soon after the newly elected House meet for the first time. When the House is dissolved, the Speaker does not vacate his office until or unless the new Speaker will not take his place. Okay, the Speaker is elected for 5 years. Clear? He or she can be re-elected. Okay, if the members of the Lok Sabha feel so. Now, Speaker may resign from his post due to his health or some other ground by submitting his letter of resignation to the Deputy Speaker. And Speaker can also be removed by the Lok Sabha if the majority of the member pass a resolution to his effect. Next, it is a Deputy Speaker. So, along with the Speaker, there will be a Deputy Speaker also who will be performing the duties of the Speaker whenever the Speaker is not in the office. Clear, children?